the former British colonial city Fort Alice, now Entebbe Municipality, is 125 years since 1893, when the British Protectorate decided to have it as their number one urban center in Uganda by then. Because of its beauty, they decided to name it Fort Alice after Princess Alice Maud Mary, who was the second daughter to Queen Victoria. A lot was set up by the colonial masters during that time, and the most outstanding is Entebbe State House, St. John's Church, which was their worship center connecting from State House, Lake Victoria Primary School, where their children and those few from the chiefs' families went to school, the Uganda Printing and Publishing Corporation offices, Entebbe Botanical Gardens, the now National Agriculture Research Organization NARO offices, which was Uganda's first parliament, Uganda Wildlife Conservation Education Center, commonly referred to as Zoo, Entebbe Airport, currently the UN base. It's upon such a background that Fort Alice automatically became the first capital city of Uganda, and later in 1962 it lost the status to Kampala when Uganda gained its independence. 56 years down the road, the clock now ticks back to fetch the city status, but in a more different way this time, not as Entebbe City per se, or the capital city of Uganda, but Entebbe Tourism City. Entebbe, its name alone, is a metaphor. In Luganda, the widely spoken language in Uganda, Entebbe means a seat. On the waters of Lake Victoria, close to Chigungu shorelines, behind Entebbe Airport, there lies the symbolic stone-carved seats in a chair form close to a beautiful cave, where Mugula, one of Buganda's chiefs, used to sit to pass on judgments to those that bent laws during that era. Those historical seats are commonly called Entebbe za Mugula, and it's from that tale that this tourist city-to-be got its name, Entebbe. What was left behind by the colonial masters automatically makes its way to Entebbe Municipality tourism menu. It's not all. Other features like Omutigwa Dembe, Kabaka Buganda Palace, the beautiful historical and current outstanding places of worship, the lake shores that are rich with lots of beautiful sceneries and hidden treasures that can only open up to you when you appreciate nature. From Entebbe, the gateway to Uganda, you easily connect to other amazing sites: the Mavamba Island, home of the Shubel, Ngamba Island, Sese Island, and not forgetting Entebbe Equator Imaginary Line. The Deputy Mayor of Entebbe Municipality, Richard Sechondo, takes us through some of the ongoing preparations as they await for Entebbe Tourism City.
As we are waiting for Entebbe City, right now we are trying to collect the data of all heritage sites and historical sites we have in Entebbe. Then after that, we have to mark them, we have to put there some marks, and later on, developing those areas such that we come up with one map which will help our tourists if they want to access such places. We are trying to encourage our citizens to not demolish some of historical buildings as a way of promoting tourism and keeping our history.
What are those sites that you feel that these ones are the key in cases of tourism in Entebbe?
In the cases of tourism in Entebbe, first of all, we have got the freedom tree. That tree is very important to be preserved. There is a monument in Kampala, monument for independence, which I think it would have been shifted to Entebbe, because when you read the history, those people who struggled to lead the independence struggle, they started from Entebbe. That's freedom tree. So I think it's very important to preserve that tree. We have Entebbe za Mugula, where the name Entebbe originates from. It's very important to preserve that place there. And
worries that the airport expansion may demolish the place?
No, I think as a local leadership, we shall not allow that. And very soon we are meeting the civil aviation management, even the minister works, such that we clarify about that issue. We need that place preserved.